He don't want to pick up. Why you don't want to talk, nigga? Yo.
Yeah, hello.
All right, so when you found out from Princess that me and my girl were having a baby, you told me congratulations on Lexi being 2 months pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now this is why I always educated y'all on manipulative motherfuckers, because you should have knew better. When Princess told you that, did Princess tell you that we was having an abortion because me and Lexi was sick with COVID and it was affecting the baby and the doctor recommended that we terminate the pregnancy? Did she tell you that part?
None of that was said.
None of that was said, right? And that's a form of manipulation, because that's how I brought the news to the group chat. I let it be known I'm in the hospital with my girl right now, and I got some news, family. I don't think we're gonna be able to have the baby because Lexi's really sick. She's more sick than me. So when you told me congratulations, I took that as this nigga's being funny. You know what I mean?
Sarcastic.
Yeah, this nigga's being sarcastic. Like if Princess would have told you the whole story, then you would have never told me congratulations, because that's not something you tell somebody congratulations for.
Right.
So that's why I got pissed off with you, because I'm like, this nigga, I knew this nigga for years. This nigga should know better than to fucking be sitting here letting a bitch come between us and be playing these little mind games just because she likes him or whatever. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. What, that's your business. But look what y'all did. You let her feed you some bullshit information, and then you wanted to debate with me. And that's why I removed you from the group chat.
I didn't. Hold on. Let me say this, because I felt like with you, I was always able to have a civil and respectful conversation. When you came into my life that day, everything was nothing but respect. Even there was a lot of witnesses there, and people saw, and they even heard me say that I got nothing but love for you. Right? That was my way of squashing the beef. Then after a couple of days later, you did what? You deleted me.
You know why? And I'm gonna tell you this, because this is our first time having a conversation. I'm gonna tell you why I did that.
Now hold on, just let me say this. The reason I was putting out blasts was because people kept sending me screenshots. I wasn't lurking. I don't lurk you at all. You know, I'll go in on my real account. That was the case, but I'm blocked. Now people kept sending me blasts that you was just bad mouthing me and bashing me and just dragging me to the floor. And I said, why would he drag me to the floor after we just spoke on my live?
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you why that transpired the way it went down. See, when you did what you did, right? When we got into that little argument or whatever, and I removed you from the group chat, I was sick. You knew I was sick, and all you kept telling me was, "Where's my public debate?" And I'm sitting there looking at you like, my nigga, you fucking serious, bro? You want to debate with a nigga that you claim you got love for? That's sick.
Hold on, G, you misunderstanding though.
How am I misunderstanding?
What I said clearly, and you know this, I said, why will you deny me access to a voice? Meaning the group chat. I was never talking about no debate.
No, you wrote that. We could go look at the messages. I'm not talking about at first, bro. I'm talking about overall. Overall, that's what you was aiming for. You was like, yo, where's the public debate? You mentioned the shit about the voice, and I told you it's not about that. I'm not in no situation right now to be arguing with nobody or fucking debating, bro. I'm sick. Like if you had any love or respect for me, you would have been like, all right, he's sick right now. We could talk about this another time. What I was just,
but I clearly said I prayed for you that day.
Look, what I was pretty much doing was I was letting the family know, because this nigga did some fuck shit. I don't want to fuck with him. The same way when you had fallouts with him and you used to tell me, yo, unc, fuck that nigga. And I used to be like, yo, you look at him like an uncle though. Come on, y'all got love for it. And you used to be like, nah, fuck that. This nigga's a simp. I respected that. I wouldn't argue with you and debate with you to make you change how you feel.
I wasn't forcing anybody's hand or to take my side. That's the difference here.
It's not about forcing people to take your side. It's about going against what I'm saying. Whose family is that? Even though you was part of it, whose family is that?
Which one, yours or ours?
My family. Whose family is that? Is that your family or your family? Like,
well, that's everybody's.
Yo, you was part of it, but I'm talking about as far as being a leader, as far as running it and making sure shit goes down the way it needs to go down. Who's in charge of that, bro?
I would say you.
So if I'm calling something, give me that respect, bro. Even if you don't agree with it, you could respectfully decline and give your opinion. But you can ask anybody. You wasn't doing that, bro. You was like, yo, Unc. First of all, let me say this. First, you was on some, yo, give me the green light, Unc. I'll violate, blah, 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 when it came to other people. Then when I said, yo, we're not fucking with Rivers no more, you started with this peace and prosperity shit. So that's
I'm talking about when it came to hype and 104, I was talking about give me the green light to go off on them niggas, because at the end of the day, I understood that they was all following that immorality.
Yeah, but we wasn't talking about hype on 104 at that time. We was talking about fucking murder and them talking about no caps kids and all that shit.
It's an example, but not all of murder was going along with the agenda of Antonio.
Okay, but you gotta understand this, like, listen to this for a minute. You smart. You're not a fucking stupid nigga, right? So that's why I got even more mad with you, because I expect more from you, bro. You're a lot smarter than a lot of people I come across. So with that being said, you understand, nigga. I know that's been you giving Rivers little fucking quotes with the art of war, because Rivers ain't fucking smart enough to come up with that shit on his own. So with that being said, yeah, that's why you laughing, because you know I'm right, nigga.
No, I'm laughing because you violating Rivers' intelligence.
No, he's not even that fucking smart. He can't even fucking use big words. The nigga's vocabulary is limited. So I know that he's copying and pasting just like he does on TikTok with Anonymous. But we're not going to talk about that right now. What I want to say to you is that I had more expectations from you. So you should understand, if you know the art of war, the art of manipulation, all these books, right? Then you should know sometimes in war and life, when there's war, there's gonna be casualties. There's gonna be people that get caught up in the rapture of the shit, and it's nothing personal. It's just where they choose to lay their loyalty. So if you cool with somebody, it happens every day in real life. Fuck a app. There's people right now that's getting shot just because of their alliance with certain people, even if they didn't have nothing to do with the shit. You understand? There's somebody right now, mother's getting knocked out and robbed just because her son is blood and he killed one of the Crip homies or some crazy shit. You know what I mean? There's something going on at all times, and it's not just gangs, in case you're saying, but that's gangs. Even in politics, even in religion, bro. Most of our biggest wars in life has been built around religion. You know about religion, right? So then you should know, nigga, a lot of these wars that are going down with Saudi Arabia and with America and all that should be behind religion, bro. So it's no limit to this shit. This shit is in education and politics.
Now, this is my whole thing. I've been understood all of this. I've been understood where you stood at. I understood all of that. Now, keep in mind, I literally sent 2 paragraphs that day before I was removed. The conversation could have elaborated more to the point where we could have came to that conclusion. But because I was removed so quickly, it never even, that's why I said I was denied the voice. You understand? Just because of a simple disagreement.
But this is why I used to tell you that it's not good to troll all the time, because you're like the boy who cried wolf. When you get people so used to you trolling that when you finally trying to be serious, niggas don't know if you being serious or not.
But that was a serious situation.
It was a serious situation, but at that time, I didn't want to debate with nobody, bro. I was fucking sick. You had COVID before, so you should know. And then that's another thing. You told me that this is why I tried to explain to you, but we ended up getting sidetracked with other stuff. What made me rebuttal on because when I went to your stream that day and I spoke with you and the brother, your brother Sight, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
He seemed like a cool dude. He was doing a good job at mediating. He was hearing my points. He was hearing, but I didn't have a voice. You see, since you're talking about voices, right? I didn't have a voice, and that's not your fault. You would have put me in a box if I wanted to get in the box, but I didn't have a voice because I was around my girl. We were sick. I didn't want to talk about me shit around my girl. I didn't want to do that. So at the same time, I felt limited to what I really wanted to say. I had to just write words.
But for all that, we could have just rescheduled the conversation.
But hold on, let me finish. I didn't finish. That's not what made me. I'm just going in chronological order. What made me really change my mind on how I felt about the situation was as days went by and I started to feel better. See, when I was sick, I wasn't really taking what was said so literal. I was just taking it as, I'm gonna just remove this nigga from the group chat. I wasn't even trying to remove you from the family, and I got witnesses that'll tell you that wasn't my intentions at first. I wanted to just remove you from the group chat the same way I did with 420, and you went and spoke to her and you brought her back to the family. So don't act like you've never seen this before. I just wanted to de-escalate the situation from becoming an argument. You know, that's all I wanted to do. So when you started to hit me up and you said certain things, you told me COVID was God's work. Like, how you tell a nigga him having COVID is God's work? Those are your words, bro. You can't say I'm lying.
Yeah, but hold on. I explained this to you already. That moral and that whole genre, like, what is the moral of a story? It wasn't me wishing anything harmful on you. What you said to me while we was having that debate and that disagreement was, you said, I'm more logical than you are, and at the end of the day, I have God. And now, if you pay attention to Scripture, Scripture says that every man's way is going, every man's way out is of God. So when I said God's work is you having COVID, it wasn't me wishing harm on you, because at the end of the day, God is the ultimate judge.
I know you wasn't wishing harm on me. I'm not saying you was wishing harm. What I'm saying is that's not something you tell somebody that's sick with COVID, that's God's work, bro. That's like right now, if you came to me right now and told me, yo, knockout, yo, uncle, yo, my aunt just passed away, you know, I'm down, and I'm not gonna turn around and say that's God's work, bro. I'm not gonna do that, bro. But you know, and this is what I feel like you be using religion to try to fucking justify your sarcasm and dumb shit.
Listen, you know,
and if you spiritual, then why do you always go refer to scripture? If you're spiritual, you don't need fucking scripture. You don't need religion. You don't need none of those references.
Because the scripture is spiritual. G.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That shit was made by man, and it was rewritten multiple times. So we don't know what the original Bible looks like.
Well, that's why we study something known as etymology.
If you're a spiritual being, you go with your feeling. You go with your connection with the divine being. You don't go with what man wrote in a book. You don't go with yeah, we could use references from time to time, like, you know, certain things like thou shalt not steal, lie, and shit like that. But we're not gonna go to that book for every fucking thing. God gave us our own brain, our own ears, our own sense of feelings for us to make those decisions on our own. We don't need a book to tell us what's right and wrong, bro.
Right. You don't think me having to suffer going against whether it was you or whether it was an entire group of people that claimed to have loved me at some point, right? But all decided to
but look, every time
and badmouth me. Now hold on,
because you're skipping some scenes, bro. And this is the third time that I'm trying to tell you what made me change my mind, and by you keep cutting me off, it's not letting me tell you why. I'm gonna answer your question right now in what I'm about to tell you. In the time that I was sick, I wasn't really taking what was said, you know, too personal or really understanding the underlying statements of certain things, because I was sick. I wasn't really putting mind to it. I was trying to balance taking care of my girl, because even though I was sick, she was more sick than me. I had to take care of her. We were going through a crisis at the same time. Then I had to deal with this bullshit of falling out with people. So I was overwhelmed with a lot of shit, and I fell back from everything because I was sick. But once I started to get better, and I started to I started to look at the messages, certain things didn't sit right with me, bro. And I just gave you an example. The telling me, even if you have a way to rationalize it or explain what you meant by it, you still got to consider my perspective.
It's the intention.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I'm not cutting you off. I'm letting you finish, right? That's what adults do. They let each other talk. But it's the intention behind the message. It's not necessarily the message. It's how we deliver.
All right, but when you sum everything up, this is what you'll understand what I'm trying to say. When I see the
oh my, it's a beautiful night. I don't want you to go. Oh please, won't you stay just a little bit more? It's a picture perfect situation, I know.
I didn't know if it was going to be you or somebody from Meet Me is going to come back and throw this in my face. And sure enough, when you wrote me the next day and I looked at my snap and I see congratulations, I already knew. I'm like, there's a mole in the group chat, in the family, and I'm going to find out who it is. And while this is going on, while I'm trying to figure out who it is, I already had her on my radar, but I didn't want to assume. She was just on my radar. She was one of the people on my radar. And then while this is going on, Swag could tell you, anybody could tell you, she was sitting there trying to play both sides of the fence. Oh, if y'all want me to block Light, let me know. I'll block him. I don't fuck with him like that. Yeah, I think he's cute or whatever. So she's telling us one thing and then going back to you, telling you shit that we saying, then coming back telling us more shit. She was doing that shit to instigate. And this is what I try to explain to you before. Don't ever let no fucking woman come between you and anybody that you claim you got love and respect for, bro. Because there's a lot of fucking women like that.
And I never did, G. I never did.
And then look, to go further,
that was just.
Then when you wrote me, this is what really made me feel like, nah, this nigga, because I felt like we had enough respect and love for each other to put each other on and shit. So with that being said, if somebody came to me right now and said, yo, there's proof of light being I don't want to label you something, but just anything randomly, you know what I mean? I will put you on like, yo, somebody's plotting on trying to expose you or saying or trying to twist the story up to make you look like something. So when you made that statement to me and you was like, yo, there's at a time where we're having a fallout, a disagreement, you chose to tell me something like, oh, there's evidence of you claiming that you're loyal and faithful to your girl, but there's girls that got receipts of you asking for pictures or flirting with them, whatever the fuck it was. And I'm sitting there, I told the family about that. I'm like, why would he choose to tell me that at a time where we're falling out? So it made me feel like you already knew this and you couldn't even come and tell me.
Wait, hold on. See, that can lead to a whole misunderstanding.
How? When you told me this immediately after me removing you from the group chat?
You're right. The reason it wasn't just immediately. It was like the day after.
No, it was the same night, bro. It was the same night. We could go look at the messages.
It was like a day or two after.
It was the same night, G. The same night, bro. The same night. You know how I know? You know how I know it was the same night? Because I screen recorded the shit and I put in the group chat and said, look, in case, because I remember you writing and I'm saving these messages just in case anything gets gaslit. I remember you saying that. So I said, okay, I'm going to play the same game. I'm going to make sure I record this in case anything gets twisted.
Did I just say one thing?
Go ahead.
It wasn't because somebody told me this way ahead of time and I wasn't putting you on. It was because everything was transpiring with Murder, Virus, and me, right? And then eventually led down to Princess, whoever the fuck fell out with you after that. Everybody was coming forward and saying something because there was a group chat that was made talking about the situation and I was included on behalf of Virus. Virus is like, yo, now Light wants to say his piece or whatever. And at that point, I wasn't even having personal beef with you like that. I wasn't dragging your name through the fucking mud or through the floor, any of that shit. If anything, my hostility started coming after the blast started being posted after the live. After we spoke on that live, to me, I thought we was mutual and I thought everything was squashed. So hopefully that clarifies your mind, because I'm not that type of person.
What happened with you? Look, what happened with you was you fell for the swindle. They told you that I was mentioning you on my stream, but at that point I wasn't bashing you. I got witnesses in the beginning when I first came back, when I finally came back, and I felt like I had a chance to finally talk again because I wasn't on Meet Me for like 10 days because I was sick. My girl was home with me. When I finally came back, I said, now I could speak. So I want to speak on the past events that occurred while I was gone. And I started to elaborate. And I wasn't bashing you at that point. I was just basically saying I don't respect or appreciate the things that came out his mouth. Now you probably got that misconstrued from whoever the fuck your sources are that was lurking me and decided to tell you, oh, Knockout's bashing you on, and then you took it upon yourself. You could have hit me up, you could have whatever, made a fake account, come in my live or whatever.
How if I'm blocked? You literally deleted me and blocked me off a lot of everything.
Bro, you act like you've never come back on a fucking app on an account when you get banned or something, bro. Come on.
But you know how this shit goes. You know how this shit goes. Oh, now this nigga making fake accounts.
There's been many times when I see accounts and I be like, box up. Like, you know, I give people the benefit of the doubt before I kick them. Because I want to see if they man or woman enough to reveal who they really are. So you know, bro. And then you took it upon yourself to put a blast out talking about it's crazy how a nigga makes a family, something like that, makes a family just to get close to people to then find out their personal business and use it against them later on. When the fuck you see me do that, bro? Because if anybody did that, you did that to me, nigga.
You did throughout the last few days and weeks.
To people in my family?
When this whole shit started. I mean, not just to me, but in general. To people even in the past.
Who, bro? Who? The only people I've ever done that to is people that force my hand, like owe me. Certain people that don't know how to just respectfully understand, I don't want to fuck with you no more. Instead of just going their way and letting me live my life, no, they want to fuck with me, harass me, make fake accounts, and then that's when they force my hand.
You don't think that's what I was doing though initially?
No.
You don't think that was the whole purpose of us?
No, because you just admitted that you was in a whole group chat talking about the situation. So now I want to ask you, what gives you the right? Hold on, bro. What gives you the right to speak your piece and your mind and whatever you feel, your feelings, which are valid because they're your feelings, right? You get to speak to this shit. You get to speak about this with a bunch of people who weren't even fucking there to watch this whole shit transpire, but yet with a group of people who were there who are directly affected by this shit, you rather debate with them. Make that make sense, nigga?
But I'm gonna answer that question. So, but I've been letting you talk your shit.
No, I'm speaking facts, bro, because you disrespected No Cap in all essence, and that's what made me ultimately remove you from the group chat. Because that nigga got every fucking right to be mad, bro, and you sitting there. Because if somebody spoke about, you have a child, right? God bless your child, by the way. If somebody spoke about your fucking child in a negative manner or wish death on your child, you would have every fucking right to be mad. And anybody in the family that would be going against what you feel, my nigga, I would have removed them too.
Yeah, but everybody that was in the family know that I didn't disrespect No Cap the day I got removed.
Bro, you was disrespecting by arguing, bro, by debating. Because one minute you're saying, give me the green light.
You're asking me not to interrupt you.
Bro, because you're rationalizing, bro. You're rationalizing, bro. Every time I make a valid point, you rationalize why were you mad and the religious and the book and scripture says this.
I'm not being biased. I'm actually speaking in general, but right. But life is rationality. Rationality is a part of logic, right? So that day I was called stupid by No Cap, and he says, "Do you proofread what the fuck you're saying?" I didn't go against the nigga's feelings. If anything, I was personally talking to you in the group chat when that whole situation happened. I was talking about virus in general.
Okay, let's
murder. So I mean, it wasn't just you that saw that. I mean, there was multiple people there. So this is why I'm saying we cannot get so influenced by agendas.
Okay,
we have to go by what is being shown.
So now let me ask you a question. But besides all those things,
whatever circumstances are there.
Besides all those things, let me ask you a question. I want to see if you man enough, because I believe you are an honest person. I want to see if you man enough to admit this. Besides all this bullshit that we just talked about, are you going to tell me that is this the first time that we've had a situation where it required people's moralities and principles and they choose to turn their cheeks and act like they don't see it and act like they don't got nothing to do with it? Is this the first fucking time, like?
It's not the first time.
So then understand. Hold on, because right now you're about to do it. You answer my question, but then you're attempting to rationalize it. That's all I needed to answer. Yes or no? You said no. It's not the first time. So now I would like.
I mean, when it came to the group, no, it wasn't the first time.
No, I'm not talking about the group, bro. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about the group. I'm talking about certain individuals like Virus, where certain things transpire, whether it has something to do with him or not, and then everybody's on the same page of how we feel and what's right and what we're standing with. And this is not the first time that he chooses to play pendejo. So I'm gonna give you an example. While you were sitting there saying, yo, nah, he's in the hospital, his daughter's sick, God bless his daughter, because I don't speak bad about children, right? While you were saying that, I was getting screen recordings of him in Murder Papi's box, gufiando and talking about dicks and pegging and putting pictures up and doing the shit. I suck dick sometime and being the normal Virus he is. So I interpreted that as he's full of shit. This nigga's giving Light this sad ass story to tell us because he don't want to be man enough to say, yo, I don't want to come around y'all because I don't want Murder to look at me, you know, a certain way, and I'm choosing to ride with Murder. He made his bed. So I was pretty much trying to tell my family, all of y'all, yo, he made his bed, because for 2 days, I tried to communicate with him. He kept curving me on Snap. He wasn't even reading my messages. So how do you think that made me feel?
He wasn't responding to me either for a few days, though, too.
You just finished telling us that he was in the hospital with his child. So obviously he responded to you.
I said while he was in the hospital with his child was in the hospital for a few days.
Okay, but you're not understanding my point. My point is, how did you know that his child was in the hospital? How did you know that?
When he decided to respond to me.
He communicated with you, right?
Okay.
And what I'm trying to tell you, hold on, bro. What I'm trying to tell you, because you're making this very complicated. He communicated with you for multiple days. For multiple days, I tried to communicate with him and he failed to communicate back. So I took it as I'm the only one getting this treatment. Me and my family are the only ones getting this treatment. He's not feeling to communicate with Light for whatever reason. He's not feeling to communicate with Murder Mommy, Murder Poppy. He's associating and affiliating with everybody. For some reason, Knockout and the Guardian Angels are the only ones who he's feeling to communicate with.
Let me say this one piece. And you understand this above anything. When it comes to social relationships of any kind, and not everybody is treated on equal ground.
Can I ask you a question before you continue? I'm gonna let you finish speaking. I just needed to know this for the record. Do you really believe in your heart you're smarter than me?
Do I believe in my heart that I'm smarter than you?
Yeah, I need to know from you. Do you really believe in your heart that you're smarter than me?
Am I smarter than you? I believe that I'm a fool. I think everybody's a fool. Only people who claim to be smart are actual fools, right? I think a wise man, if you're wise in life, you know that you're a fool. And a fool is the wise.
See, I believe you like to play semantics. You like to play word salad. What you say in 25 words, I could say in 5 words, bro. Like, you don't know how to get straight to the point. You like to play word salad and say a bunch of shit that's unnecessary to say when you could just say something straight up, bro.
Do I believe that I'm smarter than you? Question is, why would you ask me that?
No, I'm not asking you what I believe. I'm asking you what you believe. That's why I'm asking you. Because I don't know what you believe.
I don't think I'm smarter than anybody, nor did I ever claim that.
So why would you want to have a public debate with me?
Because if anything, because of what you told me. Do you forget what you said to me?
Why would you want to have a public debate with somebody who's sick with COVID, bro?
Because of what you presented in the conversation. You literally said to me, don't forget, I'm much more logical than you are. That was extremely egotistical.
And I stand on that. I stand on that. And I proved that I'm more logical than you because I'm making a rational decision for me and my family. And you arguing with that, so that showed me you're not logical.
So let me
because hold on. Before you decided to defend Virus, you was on give me the green light, Unc. When it was for anybody else, you wasn't talking this peaceful prosperity shit.
The best of both worlds looks a little like this. Here, a morning of sunbathing transforms into an afternoon of flying. And a peaceful day spent kayaking is really an adventure exploring nature's theme park. Look at this! Could be anything from a cannonball in the pool to a rocket in the sky. So, what are you waiting for? Discovery awaits on the only beach that doubles as a launch pad. Florida's Space Coast. Only here.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you agree that in every single social form of relationships, not everything is on equal ground? You have a closer relationship with Swag than you do with any other member in the group, right? Which is why when you ask me, why would Virus respond to you instead of responding to me? Well, perhaps...
No. Time out. I never said that. I never said that. What I did say was the same way he could communicate with you and to communicate with Murder Mommy and communicate with Murder Poppy and be in people's boxes, Gufiando, is the same way he could communicate with me. That's what I said. I don't think I'm better than you to make him communicate with me before you. What I was saying is what makes me different? What makes me get this different treatment than everybody else? That's what I asked.
Well, that's the whole point. That's what proving the point.
And then what you're forgetting is that I asked you earlier, is this the first time? This is not the first time. That's why I said Light. That's why No Cap was saying you was stupid, because he's looking at you like, yo, bro, haven't we been around this rodeo with Virus before? Like, you know this. We've seen this before, and here it goes happening again.
Which happened once, but the only difference is that I didn't take it out on every Virus member or anybody having a fucking tag.
Bro, you know why I'm smoking these niggas boots every time I see them? Because I don't trust none of these motherfuckers, because they come around acting like they cool, and yet Virus knows everything I be talking about. So that's why I'm like that, nigga. You should know me better than that. If they wasn't doing that fuck shit, look, if you don't like what I'm saying on my stream, it's still my stream. I have the right. I have freedom of speech. There's niggas right now. If niggas really feel some type of way about somebody talking shit, why niggas ain't going fucking up 6ix9ine right now? Why niggas ain't going fucking up all these other motherfuckers, celebrities and shit? The president, the president of the United States be doing bozo shit. I don't see niggas fucking lurking him. I don't see niggas lurking niggas that they could really get some clout off of. So why lurk me? What makes me so special?
Well, look, you're absolutely correct. You feel how you feel at the end of the day.
You know,
I was actually calling you
since we had that fallout. I don't know if you went live since that last time I went to your live. I don't know if Virus went live. You know why I don't know if any of y'all go live? Because I don't see y'all. I don't have y'all fave. I got y'all blocked. I don't see y'all. Nor do I care enough to go make a fake account and go lurk y'all or go ask my members to go lurk. I don't do none of that, bro. So why is it being done to me? If the niggas claim they don't fuck with me and I'm fake and all this shit that niggas that I heard 1,000 times before, the same shit that you done defended me at one point about, it's funny how now all of a sudden I'm the same shit that you've defended me for. Make that make sense.
But that was the. But I did tell you that night though. I said you don't think I would defend you.
No. You're not answering my question. Make that make sense. You defended me when people will call me fake, and people I've seen you with my own eyes be like, how could you call a man fake who's so transparent and honest with his feelings and honest about this? And I've seen you break people down. Or you're a narcissist, or you have low self-esteem, and you're just trying to blame Knockout. Stop worrying about him. And I've seen you break people apart, honestly, for shit that they was doing wrong. And then all of a sudden, because me and you have a difference, now all of a sudden I'm exactly the same shit that you were defending me for. Make that make sense?
Now.
Because you was pretty much calling me fake. That's what you was doing when you were saying, "Oh, imagine getting close to a group of people and then just to find out their business and use it against them." That's calling me fake, bro.
Okay, so actually, if you want, I'll go in your live right now on a new account, so we can continue this conversation. If you want to continue over the phone, it's up to you.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask before we continue any of that. No, you just made a statement, and I'm fucking responding to your statement, and now you trying to talk some more, bro. What the fuck? Let me say something, bro. At the end of the day, answer this question real quick, because I need to know if you're gonna be honest. Have you ever seen Rabbit's TikTok?
No, I don't have TikTok.
Well, let me inform you that this cock-sucking, peg, asshole, chopped cheese making ass nigga got a fucking TikTok with 9,000 followers where he got nothing but anonymous material on there, copying, pasting everything Anonymous does, pretending that he's part of Anonymous, claiming that he's against cyberbullies, claiming that he will destroy you if he finds out you're a cyberbully and he's coming for you, and all this shit that he preaches to 9,000 people on TikTok, but yet he's on Meet Me, DK. Ay, metemelo duro. Ay, maduro. Ay, peg me. Like, how would his 9,000 fucking followers feel if they found out that this cyber bully crime fighter was on Meet Me talking about getting fucked in the ass and shit all day?
He probably does the same shit on there.
No, he doesn't, nigga. That's why I said when you got a chance, go look at that shit.
I haven't been to his TikTok.
And I know you probably wondering what the fuck does that got to do with what we talking about, Naka. I'm gonna tell you what it got to do with it, because that coincides with. That coincides with why he doesn't. You're not letting me make.
Perhaps you're trying to. No, I'm saying. Perhaps you're trying to bring awareness to hypocrisy. Perhaps.
Not just that. It coincides with how he always turns the cheek. He always turns his face whenever something needs to be addressed that's wrong. So in this case, No Cap's kids were being wished death on, and instead of him utilizing his cyber hactic powers of being Anonymous 2.0, aka virus hackers, he had an opportunity right there to say, "Oh no, I'm getting rid of this dude. He's a cyber bully. He's wishing death on children. That's no CB. That's a no. We getting rid of this dude." No, you know what he did? Let me mind my business. So what fucking cyber bully crime fighter are you really, my nigga?
Well, I think everybody was on your side when it came to Antonio.
Yo, bro, if you understand domino effects, bro, at first we was giving Murder Mommy and Murder Poppy an opportunity to make a decision. I'm so much of a decent person that I even gave them an extra day when No Cap was like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" Because this should have been handled immediately. Like, they need to get rid of that nigga, or we're not fucking with them no more. And I agree with No Cap because I felt the same way. I even told them, fall back. Just give me a minute, my brother. And No Cap could tell you, No Cap's a hothead, but he got enough respect and love for me to say, "I got you, Naka. I'm gonna fall back, but we need something done ASAP." I even told them today's their anniversary. Give them that. I don't expect nobody to be entertaining Meet Me bullshit and drama on their anniversary. I could have easily been like, "Fuck your anniversary. I don't give a fuck about your anniversary." You know?
This is something you told me one time. You said sometimes we have to give people their own rope to hang themselves and for the public to see, right? I think if you would have just been a little bit more logical and you actually played your chess pieces correctly, because everybody was on the same page. Everybody agreed. From Juju to me, Virus, all the members, even the members in Murder. There was niggas even dropping their tags in Murder.
Yo, you know, that's bullshit. Like, that's bullshit. You know why I'm gonna tell you that's bullshit? Because Juju, hold on, because you mentioned Juju. Juju got an apology for Murder. Meanwhile, the bitch had nothing to do with this shit because some Antonio told him, fuck your mother. Murder Mommy went out her way to make sure Antonio apologized to Juju, and Juju was okay with that, getting an apology. You know what I would have did if I was Juju? Fuck apologizing to me, nigga. Until you make things right with my son, we don't see eye to eye. That's what Juju should have did, and she failed in that department. She left No Cap on his own to figure out his problems for himself. As long as she was good and she got her apology, that's all that fucking mattered. So she's a fucking dub. Fuck that old make-up wearing washed up bitch. Don't even speak about her to me. I don't want to hear about that bitch.
I was speaking about everybody in general, but my whole thing is we cannot necessarily know people's personal agendas. We can't, which is why I'm not commenting on it.
Yo, bro, you ever been to jail? You ever been to jail?
What transpired?
You ever been to jail?
Just the bookings.
Just the bookings. Okay, even in the bookings, this shit happens. I've been in the bookings. I've been in Rikers Island. I've been upstate, up north. I've been in prison, bro. If there's a rat in the house, everybody agrees he's out of here. If there's one nigga that defends that nigga, he's out of here too. That's just how that goes. If there's a rapo in here, a child molester, and everybody's on the same page, he's out of here. We waiting for the CO to not look, and we smoking him out of here. If there's one that defends a nigga and talks about religion and be like, no, but God said, thou shalt not, nigga, you out of here too.
Right, but Knockout, my thing is we cannot compare extremity to something.
No, what do you mean, bro? It's the same shit. Just because we're on an app doesn't make it different, bro. This is still so to say this app isn't serious is almost like saying the people on here shouldn't be taken serious either. That's false. Because we're all human beings, bro. We real people. We're not fucking AIs that come on here and just chit chat. We real fucking people, bro. So to disregard the app as being taken serious is like saying don't take nobody serious. So then why have friends? Why have a family? Why make people bouncers if you don't take nobody serious? Why do all these things? So that's hypocrisy.
But even amongst friendship and even family, there's still disagreements and there's still fallouts.
Yes, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know at that moment, No Cap had every fucking right to feel how he felt, bro.
Absolutely.
So anybody going against him is out of pocket, bro.
But nobody was going against.
Bro, if you're asking us to give, mind you, let me say this too, because I got witnesses that could tell you, Knockout emphasized this. I said, I think it was Scar that asked me, so what's going on? We beefing with Virus hackers or what? And I emphasized, we don't have beef with Virus. We just not fucking with him no more. And you decided to be Captain Saver homo and jump out the window, dickhead. Yo, Unc, you don't got nothing to do with this. And then you proceeded to hit me up when I removed you, talking about stop involving people in your shit and stuff. Like, you try to make me seem like I was this bully, this nigga who just be picking fights with people. And then you running around telling people that I wanted this war. What war, nigga? This shit ain't no fucking war, bro. This shit ain't no fucking war. I'm speaking facts on shit that's and if y'all want to speak y'all facts about girls that I've spoken to and that I flirted with, go ahead, bro. That's not gonna ruin my relationship. My bitch is not going nowhere. I just want you to know that, nigga. That's my
Nobody's
bitch.
Trying to ruin anything.
So I don't know what's the point of y'all niggas saying that shit. Nigga, I could go on live right now with my fucking dick out and my bitch is not going nowhere. Yeah, she'll be mad at me. Yeah, I make jokes about my parole officer, but that's my bitch. She's in my pocket, nigga. Put it in my pocket. You heard? It's pimping over here, nigga. That's it, nigga. Yeah. Big pimping over here, nigga. And I don't mean pimping literally, meaning I got this shit on lock, nigga. She ain't going nowhere, nigga.
Nobody's taking that.
So niggas could use their little cyber tactics and all this bullshit. You know what I mean? Go ahead, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Niggas really hackers. Find my IP and pull up. That's all I gotta say to that faggot nigga.
The most I can do is clarify on my behalf. I don't believe myself to have ever insulted.
You don't have a behalf. That's what you're not failing to realize, bro. You took a situation that had nothing to do with you and made it about you, bro. That's narcissistic in itself. That had nothing to do with you because this wasn't about me. This wasn't about me. This wasn't about you. This was about No Cap and his children being violated, and we sided with No Cap. Something that Juju should have did, because that's his meet me mom, right? Something that Virus should have did, because that's his bro. He's known him longer than me.
But listen to the irony and the flaw in that logic. You just said that I took something and made it about me for the very same reason that you took No Cap and Antonio's situation and made it not only about you and the group, but also a whole bunch of other.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. This is called the domino effect. I got dragged into this because of my morals and my principles and what I stand for. That's how I got dragged into it. Because if everybody was on the same page, there wouldn't have been this. It wouldn't have got this far. Everybody would have been on the same page. We would have knew not to fuck with these people no more, and that's it. It wouldn't have been no beef. That's why I emphasize in the group chat, we don't have beef with Virus. I was trying to leave it like that, and I was sick. You wanted to make it be, oh, why we got to beef with him, and what are you talking about? We wasn't trying to beef with Virus.
So who decided to publicly assault people? Was it you or No Cap? Whose decision was that?
Are you listening to anything I just said? For days, y'all niggas, I'm answering your question. For days, y'all niggas spoke. You think it didn't get back to me? Y'all niggas was on Princess Live. Y'all on Princess Live talking about my personal relationship with my girl and us having a baby or whatever the fuck. Y'all spoke about this shit for days, bro. I got multiple. You forget who the fuck I am, nigga? I'm KO, nigga. People come to me and tell me shit, and they don't just tell me because they know I don't just listen to. I'm not like you. I don't just listen to what people tell me. I need receipts, and when they bring me those receipts, then I know they telling me the truth. And I seen with my own eyes, y'all niggas over there having a powwow talking about me on that bum ass bitch stream that you fucking was simping over, nigga. And that bitch is known for eating Pastorito's butt, and you like this bitch. Talking about your uncle, she told me she loved me. Fuck you believe that bitch for, nigga? You should know.
Oh my, it's a beautiful night. I don't want you to go. Oh please, won't you stay just a little bit more? It's a picture perfect situation, I know. I don't wanna give you up.
Whatever happened to this fuck this bitches shit? Answer that. Whatever happened to that? That fuck these bitches, G? What happened to that?
You didn't see my blast after you said, oh, this nigga want to save bitches and says fuck bitches. You didn't see my blast, nigga?
I don't see your blast. That's what you're not understanding, bro.
Okay, well, I thought somebody would have said it to you.
No, people was coming to me showing me your blast in the beginning, and Swag come out for this because Swag is one of the people. I told him I don't want to see that shit no more, bro. I don't want to see none of these niggas blast.
Literally after you said that, you posted that blast. I literally posted a blast the next day. And I said, and still fuck these bitches, nigga.
Okay, and that's hypocrisy.
Like, nigga, I wasn't.
That's hypocrisy. You know why? Because you saying fuck these bitches.
That's not
Hold on. Let me tell you how it is. You saying fuck these bitches, but yet you siding with a bitch who once liked me, who you know wanted to fucking slurp my dick like a fucking ice cream cone, and you sitting on her fucking stream bashing me and coinciding with everything that's coming out this bitch mouth when this bitch mouth is full of shit because she eats niggas assholes for a living. Like, really, bro? That's why I lost all respect for you. Like, really? I get it if he want to go on his live and talk his shit, but when he got to go jump on this bitch bandwagon and her stream to talk about me.
Keep in mind that transpired days later.
It don't matter if it happened days later, a week later, a year later. It don't matter, bro.
That was after you started posting blasts out because I wasn't mentioning you. A lot of people could vouch. I was not mentioning you.
Do you know? Do you have the ability? Do you have the ability to empathize, bro? Because it seemed like you're like a computer. Like you could only go with things based off
logic.
Data or logic instead of also incorporating some form of emotions. See, that's what makes us human, bro. Yeah, it's okay to have logic. All of us need logic, but at the same time, that's what makes us human. It's called humanity. Sometimes you got to incorporate some emotions in there too. You got to incorporate the ability to empathize. You can't just look at everything as data. You know, so where I come from is a blend. Is logic, feelings. That you see me give people chances that I shouldn't have gave chances to, bringing them back in the family. Because I go with feelings. I believe in people change. People give people the benefit of the doubt. People learn from their mistakes.
You don't agree that with logic and emotions also comes balance?
I just said that. I said you gotta have a balanced combination of this shit.
You said this on live before. You even said in the group chat, I said Light has a beautiful heart whenever something.
That's because I believed that at the time, but you showed me different since. Because the nigga,
the very same people that you gave a second chance to are still a part of your circle. Keep that in mind.
Nigga, I've given you 3-4 chances. This ain't our first time falling off. This ain't our first time falling off. You forget what happened last time, bro? You was putting fucking snap stories that get niggas is false prophets and all that. And I knew you was talking about me. I used to tell Swag all the time, this niggas talking about me. And then when I would confront you and be like, yo, what's up? Let's talk about it. You talking about me? You throwing shots at me? Yo, that ain't even about you. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, bro. I'm not fucking stupid.
Because it wasn't.
So what a coincidence we have a full line. You start putting out snap stories talking about false prophets and all that. Where the fuck is I'm a false prophet, bro?
That was a blast. And that scripture actually is a very plural analogy. It just means that you can't claim to be a leader, but yet you're acting on all the things that you preach about. Like, you understand? Like, that's hypocrisy and that's being a hypocrite.
So was you talking about me?
The first time, no. The second time, yes.
What do you mean the second time? Like just now? Like
the second, like recently, yes.
Okay.
But you gotta keep in mind that before, first you hit me up because I wasn't on that much. That's when I was going through my stages in life or whatever.
You know why I asked you? You know why I asked you? Do you have the ability to empathize? Because in this whole conversation, not once have I seen you empathize with. Damn, I didn't see it like that. KO was sick. Damn, I didn't see it like that. Knockout. No cap felt violated. You know he had a reason. At the end of razón. Not one time have you empathized.
What did I say in the beginning of the conversation? What did I say in the beginning of the conversation?
And the reason I prefer to have this talk with you on the phone, because if you come into my stream, my family's not feeling you, bro. I'm just being honest with you.
I'm not feeling them niggas either. I'm coming to talk to you because now niggas hitting me up saying that I'm congratulating children. Listen, I'm not here to get validated by nobody. I'd rather go to the source itself.
Listen, this is why it's not good to pillow talk, nigga. Because you was pillow talking with homegirl, she was giving you half the info, and you ran with half the info. Imagine how you would have felt if your grandmother or somebody just died, and I tell you congratulations on your grandmother's birthday, and I don't know that behind the scenes you told the family, yo, today was my grandmother's. Hold on, today was my grandmother's birthday. Damn, nigga, let me finish, bro. How would you feel if you came into the group chat and said, today's my grandmother's birthday, but she also died today on her birthday? And I hit you up 20 minutes later, Deacon, tell your grandmother happy birthday.
I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with the analogy.
So this is that you got to take fault in that. You can't just keep pointing the finger. You got to take some kind of accountability and say, I failed to know what was really going on, and I just ran with what homegirl was telling me, because homegirl was telling me what I needed to hear. And then you did some op shit off the rip, even off the rip of us falling out, we didn't even have no beef. You did some op shit. You used somebody that was in the family for your personal interest, for you to find out what was going on in the group chat. You should have taken my word. You should have taken my word on whatever I was telling you, because whatever I say in the group chat, I'm man enough to tell you too. So you should have just kept stuck with just talking to me. But no, you did what you always do. You always in some bitch's inbox. You always trying to flirt with girls. You was trying to flirt with Scar. You was trying to flirt with fucking Hennessy, asking her for pictures. What you asking Hennessy for pictures for? They on IG.
Hold on. I didn't ask Hennessy for no naked pictures.
No. I didn't say naked. You asking her for pictures. What are you asking Hennessy for pictures for, bro? Are you?
Because people said that I was asking Hennessy.
No. I'm man enough to say what I said. I said you was asking the girl for pictures, and we all know that most likely, if she would have sent you some fucking news or something, that would have been for your humor, nigga. You wouldn't have took that shit serious.
I hit up Hennessy not that long ago, and she herself constructed.
And she showed us what you wrote, and you sitting there making fun of her disabilities and her being depressed on Snapchat. Nigga, you want to talk about depression? Because you the most depressed nigga I know. If you want to talk about it, you have your depression issues too. And this is the first time I'm telling you this shit. I've never thrown that shit in your face, nigga, but you know I know.
I found stability and peace in my life.
So cause you found it. Hold on, so cause you found it. Nah. You gonna let me say this, nigga? So cause you found it, it's okay to make fun of people who haven't found stability yet, right? That's what you telling me?
You haven't been letting me talk the entire time.
Cause you talking some bullshit, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Don't send me no friend request. We not cool. You a dub, nigga. I'ma still violate you every time I hear your name, anything, you bitch ass nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. You faggot ass nigga, and I go to New York and smack your bitch ass. I smack the shit out of you, and you can have whoever the fuck you want with you. I smack you while you fucking preaching about a Bible to a crackhead, you bitch ass nigga. You got your public debate. You got your public debate and you lost, you bitch ass nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You a dub, nigga. You got your public debate, nigga. Y'all all witnesses.